Good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM for April 1st, a Tuesday. I promise I'm going to tell you the truth here. Social media is going to be a nightmare today, so we're not going to do any of the April Fool's junk. Today on PM in the AM, we're going to talk Mizzou's all-time transfer team, the transfer portal, all the rage right now. Has been really for the last few years, but transfers happened before 2022 when the transfer portal was a thing. So I wanted to look at what I think are Missouri's five best basketball players that have transferred in from another Division I school. We're not talking JUCOs here, things like that. Another Division I school to Missouri. The captain, for me, easy. Damari Carroll, all Big 12 first team, led Missouri to a Big 12 tournament title, a 30-win season, a number 3 seed, an Elite 8 in 2 years. He averaged 14.9 points, 6.9 rebounds, went on to be a first round NBA selection, long career in the pros. No question for me, he is the top transfer Missouri's ever had. The second one, we're going back a long way here, guys. Again, the portal started more than 4 years ago. How about 1987 to 1989? Byron Irvin played on two of the better Missouri teams probably I've ever seen. In 87-88, averaged 13 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, 2.6 assists. In 88-89, 19.7 points, 4.7 rebounds, 3.2 assists. Absolutely just a stat stuffer. Came from Arkansas, just a guy that I think absolutely has to be on this team, who a lot of people probably won't think about because it was so long ago. And when they think transfers, they just think in the last, 5 years. How about another guy who spent 2 years at Missouri, put up big numbers? He barely qualifies as a transfer because he played exactly 2 games somewhere else at Oregon before coming to Missouri. Talking Jabari Brown, 13.7, 3.4 in 2012-13. Then a year later in 2013-2014, 19.9 points, the highest single season average for a Missouri basketball player since Kareem Rush at the turn of the century. He played 37 minutes a game on that team, shot 41% from three-point range. Now, the other two guys, by the way, Jabari Brown barely beats out one of his teammates, Jordan Clarkson. Jabari gets the nod for me because he played 2 years. Jordan Clarkson played 1. Now we're going to recent guys. Tamar Bates, 2 years, great player, stat stuffer on a bad team a year ago, but then came back, really big weapon for a team that went to the NCAA tournament. I think Tamar Bates coming from Indiana to Missouri makes this team. And then the fifth guy, I'm doing a little projecting here because just based on this 1 year, I don't know for sure that Mark Mitchell would be on this team. You can put in other guys like Alex Oriaki, mentioned Jordan Clarkson. 1 year, Mark Mitchell, a little over 14 points a game, led Missouri in scoring. I'm projecting this forward to next year when I expect Mark Mitchell probably to be Missouri's leading scorer again, and Mark Mitchell gets the 5th spot on my team. Clarkson, Oriaki, Caleb Grill, other guys that certainly deserve consideration. And look, I'll be honest, I'm probably missing somebody 30, 40, 50 years ago who transferred into Missouri, doing this a little bit off the top of my head, picking 5 guys. So again, we're going Carroll, Irvin, Brown, Bates, Mitchell for my Mizzou all-time transfer team. Interested to know what you have to say. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe while you're here. We will talk to you tomorrow morning on PM in the AM.